Hey Steve, how are you doing? This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, doing a quick entry to your contest. Um, you are kind of celebrating the birth of your of Dylan. His and coincidentally, he shares the same birthday date of your late grandma. Sorry to hear she is no longer with you. But you ask a very simple question for a contest, as the way you like contests, simple, not so many things to search, do, or show. Uh, you being a big fan of Dylan, you ask to show three of our favorite covers of his songs by any artist. So I have three here. Two I think you have not seen or heard before, and one is pretty obvious. No, it's not. It's not. It's not going to be Jimi Hendrix. I think right now nobody's going to show a Jimmy's version of All Along the Watchtower, but I'm going to show these three. I think you will enjoy them. I'm going to start with one of the big names here, and it's a song I like very much because one of the things I don't enjoy or like about Dylan is his voice. It's an acquired taste. I know the thing about Dylan is the lyrics and stuff like that, but to us that we don't speak English, first things we receive the music by the music and by the voice. And Dylan's voice, it's kind of harsh sometimes to listen. So without further ado, I think this band does a really good rendition of this song, and I like it very much. It's the Rolling Stone, and of course, like a Rolling Stone by Dylan. I don't know of what album is that from, because as I was saying, I'm not a big Dylan fan, but I think this is an awesome version. The Stones do about that song. They add the thing I like. It's that they add the Stones vibe, so they made a really good song, and that's my first pick. The Stones, and like a Rolling Stone from from the Stripped CD or record. There you go. Next, it's one band that I think one of the biggest assets is that they do a great cover version. They have, I think, they have done a couple of compilation disc or releases doing covers of other bands. They did a really good one about Zeppelin, Great Zeppelin, I think it's the name of the band. And I'm talking about the Great White. This is the album Recover, and they do a great rendition of Tangled Up in Blue. There it goes. I don't know if you have heard this version. It's really good. They do another version, another covers of let me see, AC/DC, The Cult, Bad Company, The Stones, stuff like that. And UFO, I think. Q5 and another cool bands. And if you want to see the track list, it's really good. This is a deluxe edition on the Deadline Records. It's a really good one. There it goes, Tangled Up in Blue. And finally, my last pick is one I'm sure you have never heard before, because it's from a band from Europe. It's from the biggest name in the Spanish heavy metal type of music scene here, the scene. And it's from one of my favorite Spanish bands from the 80s, and they are still going. I think they are now starting or going to do their farewell tour after 40 years on the road, as they have named the last tour. Okay, the album, the band is Barón Rojo. There it goes, Barón Rojo. And the name of the album is Perversiones. That's of course, perversiones. You can if you can translate it. Of course, here it has two meanings. Perversion is like perversion, and versiones are covers. So you have versions, wicked covers of some cool songs. And here they did this shit. they do a cover of where it is, here, Father of Night. Here it is. So I thought I have it. It's Father of Night. It's the last song of this album. It has 16 songs. They do great covers of classic bands from the heavy metal scene of the late 70s, early 80s, and it's really cool one that they did. They decided to do a cover of Dylan. So maybe you can give it a try to this album if you can stand a heavy Spanish accent singing in English. It's a good one, and they are not reinventing the wheel doing a cover of Dylan, but it's a good one, and I think it's an obviously for many Dylan fans to find out that an Spanish heavy metal band from the 80s doing a cover of one of the biggest songs from Dylan. So that's part one, and part two is to give us to tell us give thoughts about our mothers. I'm recording this video on Sunday. Today is Mother Day. I'm going to visit my mother. She's also 82 years old, and she will be celebrating 82 years in by the end of May. What I like about her, it's basically that she's not perfect. She's like any other human being in this world, with good things, bad things, things I like, things I don't like, things I love about her. She's an awesome woman. I'm very glad to still have her with me at this age of her. She will be 82 years old this May, and she's a great woman. I'm really glad to still have her with me, and hope she will stay with me many more years. I know that's a little bit difficult, being that being in her condition, but that's a good thing. And I will say the thing I love about her is that she's not perfect. Like any other human being, she has good things, bad things, and that what makes her special. So that's it. That's Steven. That's my entry to your contest. Thanks for having this one. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, saying goodbye till next time. See ya.